Well, good morning. It is 9:35 on Friday, July 16th, and I am here in Haliburton. I am at the portage that goes into Cat Lake. It is a 600-meter portage, and that's actually how the trip starts. I've got the new canoe here, the little 12-foot pack boat. I'll put some information about it in the description below the video. And got my bag packed. I'm here for a 2-night restful, relaxing weekend. I've got my fishing rod, my book, my hammock, and I was brave enough not to bring the bug shelter. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. I'm looking forward to a beautiful weekend here. Well, even though this canoe is only a couple pounds lighter than the 14.6 that I have been paddling, it feels way lighter and way more comfortable to portage. Just because of the length, I'm not sure, but I have just started, so we'll see how it goes. But I only have the one small portage, so it might be a little bit hard to gauge this trip. I haven't paddled this boat at all. It has not even hit the water, ever. It's a brand new boat, so I'm really excited to see what it's like to paddle it. All right, I'm just approaching Cat Lake, and pretty decent portage. We've had a lot of rain the last few days, so there's a couple parts that are, you know, swampy and wet, but I'm always dressed accordingly, so not a big deal. All right, here we go. I'll drop off the canoe here and go get my bag and be right back. So this is mostly what the trail is like. And then you'll come upon spots like this. Some of them have walk-arounds. Some of them you just have to go right through the water. But it's not really bad, and it's not sucky muck or anything. It's not grabbing my shoes. It's just wet mud and muddy water, and that's about it. So no big issues. I will be in the canoe in no time. There's my bag. All right, I have made it back to the end of the portage. Not soon enough, the mosquitoes. There must have been a whole bunch of new ones that are hatching from all that rain, and they are just crazy in there. And of course I didn't wear my head net or my hat, but it's okay. If you walk fast, you make enough wind to get them to go away. Okay, here we go, Cat Lake. So basically what I did with the 12-foot pack boat is pretty much the same thing I did with the 14.6. A little smaller distance here. I just tied a couple of bungees here, and then I used the same yoke. Jeff actually gave me some different bolts to use, which I didn't, and I probably should have, because this one's a little bit loose. Just doesn't seem to grab as well, but that's not a big deal. I mean, I only had one portage, and I knew that. So, and then this canoe has a nice, like, kayak-like seat to it, so that should be pretty comfy. I'm looking forward to getting it in the water. All right, the boat's all loaded up. It looks so full. My pack comes right up to the thwart here, and my foot pegs are just beside it. Then I've got the little pack in the back. Here we go, Maiden voyage in the pack boat. So excited. All right, here we go. I've only sat in this boat on my backyard, my lawn. So. Alright. Feels good. Stable. I really like this backrest, I'm not going to lie. And very comfy, cozy. I adjust the seat a little bit to let it go back just a tiny bit, but set pretty good. so tiny. It feels really good. I'm actually surprised. I was a little bit worried about sitting so low. I know I do that in my kayaks, but I'm usually in the canoe a lot longer, and I was worried about my feet getting bored, but like I can still put them on the pegs, or I can put them up, or I can cross them. So there are some options, and I feel really like almost like a kayak, like it's really part of my body, and I can control it really well. But let's get it out into the lake, and I'm gonna just come up and grab my camera, and I will check it out further. Oh, really close quarters here in this little guy. I had to put the big backpack in the front because that was the only place it would fit, and the boat is a little bit low in the front. I do have my food bag in the back and the little cooler bag, but the weight is not anywhere near the same. Usually my little food barrel for a 5-day trip or something like that is 10 pounds. So I do have some heavy items in there. Like I said, I have a pombe and stuff like that, but even if it was 10 pounds or 15 pounds, my backpack is usually around 45 or 40. So anyways, I am going to paddle through this beautiful lake and look for my site, and I cannot wait to see it. I heard it's very, very beautiful, and I'm really excited to check it out. There's me paddling my little backboat. I'm just taking my time checking out the lake. Really pretty. I really don't like the way this is wobbling back and forth. Need to figure out how to stabilize that a little bit better. 2 very large seagulls and a small shoal here to welcome me to the lake, I'm sure. And I think I see the campsite straight ahead. Alright, I'm at site number 38. I'm just looking for a place to park the canoe. I'm going to check around the whole campsite instead of my normal just put it anywhere and then find out there's a way better spot after thing. Oh, this is a really pretty site. Oh, this is definitely a very nice campsite, and for a minimal amount of work, it's pretty awesome. Here's the front of it. There's the wee little canoe over there, and nice big open area. You can just sit here and lounge, read a book. Lots of good places to hang the hammock. I might put it there. I don't know, we'll see. And over here, there's even a step like in the rock to get down to where the fire pit is. It's kind of sheltered, but still open. This is one of the things I really liked about the picture online, because it was supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and I thought, oh, this is perfect to set up the tarp, right? There's quite a few tree options and stuff like that. So then over here, you can see all around the lake too, which is great. Now there is another campsite. I think it's 111. They must have added it after the fact because it's a different number. It looks like it's close on the map, but it's actually, there's a whole nother bay in behind here, and that's where that is. So somebody's actually coming to stay tomorrow night on that campsite, or well, it's booked. So I will probably see those people at some point. And here, of course, is my favorite little sign. I haven't been back here yet. I just figured I'd film while I checked it out. Oh, it's not very far at all. There it is. All right. And fairly sheltered for the rain as well, which is good. Although I do have my little umbrella just in case. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. There's a little bit of a wind picking up, and it's perfect. It's just enough to blow away any of the mosquitoes or deer flies that are lingering. I did not bring the bug shelter because of my experience on my last trip in Temagami, only using it once. If I was in Temagami, I may have brought it still, but I thought if Temagami wasn't that bad, Haliburton should be bearable. Plus I knew that this was on a point, and it was supposed to be a bit windy today. Got my chair set up, my shoes are waiting there, my flip-flops. I'm about to change out of my water shoes and my water socks. Got my bathing suit waiting there. Food bag is over there. The cold one is hanging from the tree there in the shade. And my kitchen bag is there and my tarp in case I want to set it up. Just got my PFD sitting there. There's like a lot of really nice rocks that you can just sit on. And they're really comfortable, so it's kind of neat. I got my tent set up here. I did blow up the thermarest and the pillow and put the sleeping bag in, and here's my hammock. This is a really nice spot. I did try to put it up on the front there, but the trees are just too far apart and I was literally on the ground and I couldn't fix it. They were just too far. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna have lunch now. It's noon. I'm hungry. I made myself a wrap with some turkey, like lunch meat type stuff on it, mayonnaise and mustard, and some shredded 2-year-old cheddar, and that's in my little cooler bag there. Well, I moved the chair, so I'm sitting in the sun now, and I've just been sitting here enjoying the beautiful weather. There's some wispy clouds over the sun, and it's keeping it from being super hot. So I haven't been prompted to jump in the water yet, but I have my new bathing suit on and I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting until the moment strikes me. That's about it, really. I have this beautiful loon that just called in front of my site. I'll play you a clip. And it was doing the whale, which is like the haunting call. It's right in front of the campsite. It's right in the tree. And it means that it's possibly a loon looking for its mate or looking for its baby chicks or something like that. It's kind of a sad one, but it's my favorite one because it's just the iconic sound of the north, I think. It looks more and more like I'm starting to lose my son, and you know what? I totally forgot to take a picture of that sundog or a video of that sundog earlier. It is still there faintly, but I don't know if you can see it on the phone. I can just see it with my sunglasses on only. I'm deciding exactly where I'm going to go swimming, and I think the first idea when I got to camp was to jump off this rock here. There's all kinds of water spiders in the water here, which isn't, it's not like they scare me or anything, but I just started walking around the side and I heard a big splash over here. I just saw a frog jump in. I don't think it was a frog though, but I don't see anything else. Maybe there was a beaver over here. I don't know. But anyways, I think it's deep enough here that I could jump off right here into the water. I'm not a jumper inner. I like to kind of take my time, but I feel like today I just need a nice, refreshing just to jump in. So I think I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to psych myself up while I'm talking to you guys saying, yeah, let's do it. Whew. Wow, that's loud. Oh, it's so nice. It's not cold at all. Oh. So this is where I jumped in. Ooh, I want my water shoes. Oh, it's like pine mulch that I'm standing on. So I jumped in here. I knew it was deep enough if I curled myself up. Oh yeah, I'm on my tiptoes right here, so not bad. Oh. Deer flies are out now. Now they're buzzing around me. I think I can just... there's a lot of sticks and stuff. So just stepping very lightly. Just a little rock climbing. It's all good. I don't know if I can make that. That's pretty... There's no other notch. Just way up there. I have nothing to hold here. 1, 2... Oh, nope. Scratch my knee on the... I'm no good. I suppose I could... Oh yeah, I could do that. To the other way. My bum's all dirty. Whoopsie. Told you I scratched my knee, but I didn't think I drew blood. Sorry, I apologize. I couldn't shave yesterday because I still had a lot of deer fly bites all over my legs, and I wasn't ripping them open, so such is life. Sounded like a hummingbird. I think it was just a little sparrow. My poor hands from my Temagami trip, they're all like super rough, and all of the skin is peeling off of them from like, I don't know, breaking down all those branches and stuff, and it's like so awful. Just paddling across the lake. I want to go and see what's over there. I see something that looks like a white sign, but obviously I can't make it out or anything, it's too far away. So just thought I would paddle over and check out that. Check out the other sites and do some exploring. I'm just paddling along, checking out the lake. Right across from my campsite is Little Hawk Portage. Goes to Little Hawk. That's where I originally was going to come in, and there's a bunch of boats sitting there. That's what I was seeing. Just at campsite 59. Hang on. So there it is there. Just basically like a cleared small circular area. Nothing too fancy there. I'll check out the other ones. I want to see the one that's around the corner from me. I think it might be there, and I am over here. You can see my tent actually. It's just hard because where I'm looking isn't where I'm pointing. It's misleading when you're filming. Anyways, I'm going to still continue around the border of the lake and see if I see anything cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, continuing with our campsite tour today, you will see another campsite on the left-hand side of the waterway. And this is campsite number 60. And it looks very sheltered and closed in. Be good for crappy weather. This site is good for 4 persons. It's definitely interesting looking. got a nice front view there. And a cute little Christmas tree in front of it. Alright, shall we continue on? Alright, well, I am in the northwest corner of Cat Lake. If you look on the map, there's a narrow waterway that goes up, and I'm almost at the point. Just wanted to see if there were any good places to see, if maybe there's a moose. I know it's Haliburton, but maybe a deer, some kind of wildlife. Doesn't look too promising here. When I was coming in, however, there was a bay to my right that looked like it might be a good spot. I just looked at it passing by, but that's why I came this way, because I kind of have a small idea of what's that way. Look at this beautiful rock face here. Just gorgeous. Look at that. I noticed there's a lot of, looks like a lot of old trees here too. There's a couple on the point at my campsite that are really big, and they're very cool looking. It's just beautiful. I love rocks, and I love them too when they're in layers like that, and just the things that they could tell if they could talk. Man, I would love the stories. Well, it looks like it stops there because the trees are there, but if you look in behind the trees, it keeps going. That's really neat. I like that. It's just a quick update on the pack boat so far. I'm really enjoying paddling it. I'm paddling it a lot more like a kayak because I am down lower. I mean, I'm still paddling with a double blade like that in the higher canoe, but it's easier when you're lower to the water to actually do more of the proper stroke, and it's hard for me to do that with the phone in front of me right now, so I can't really show you fully, but it's nice. I've been sitting partially cross-legged, which I really like. My thighs are against the, there's like a strap that goes from the boat to the seat, and it's kind of like cradling my thighs like a hammock almost a little bit, and it's really comfortable, and they're not like fully crossed because I can't cross my legs like hardcore, but they're just loosely crossed, and it's a nice fit, and I still have, you know, control of the boat that way without having my feet on the foot pegs. So yeah, just those two things so far. The seat is really comfortable too. I like that. So I'll keep updating you guys as I'm, you know, paddling it and finding things to tell you about. So this is the bay behind my campsite, and I believe, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little rock sticking out, and there's a seagull sitting on it. And I think that's campsite, I think it's called 111. I have to check the map. So there's the campsite that's next to me, sort of. It's also next to this big rock face. And then when you go around this point, then there's another little tiny bay, and then there's my campsite. So I think that rock would probably keep a lot of sound out. Alright, so I just passed the end of that rock face and turned around the corner, and here is my little spot. Chez Camper Christina. Looking pretty nice. I wanted to check out that campsite closer, but as I started paddling towards it, a seagull came out of nowhere and started squawking at me, and like, didn't come as close as the one on Islet, but it came pretty close to me, and I said, I gotta go. Oh my god, there's like a million billion bugs on the water. Like the whole top of the water is just bugs. All around my campsite. All right, well, I need to get a fire going and I need to process wood. I'm going to start the fire first. I have a little bit of wood here and then I'm going to process it while I keep it going. I need to get it hot for my dinner. I've got some more of these fire plugs from Bigfoot Bushcraft, and I kind of think that I misunderstood a little bit about what they do. I use fire sticks that they'll start the fire, but they also keep the fire burning for a really, really long time. I think the fire sticks I use from the dollar store burn for like an hour or 2 hours. Like, it's a long time, whatever it is. These ones burn for 5 minutes, but these are more for helping you get a fire started when you're, you know, in a situation where you got a lot of wet wood and, you know, you're in trouble and, you know, your stuff gets wet. So I actually saw a video that Conjuring Rock did. I believe it was Ben's video, and he shows that it was in a cup of water, as well as I think Ramshackle Holmes, Keith's wife, did a video as well about it. So they actually sent me a flint, so I'm going to just lay this on the rock here. Supposedly, if I shoot a spark at it, it should catch. Now, I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, so I don't use a flint very often, but I always have one with me just in case. So I'm going to give it a go and see if I can get it to start like this. Come on, buddy. What are you waiting for? Oh, I got it. Oh, it went out. There we go. It's been a really long time since I got a fire going with the flint, so that was fun. Thanks, Bigfoot Bushcraft. I'm liking these now that I understand a little bit better what they do. Hopefully this fire will start going well, and I'm going to start processing some wood so I can get my dinner going. I am hungry. I know, what else is new, right? Well, I just filmed like a 7-minute video clip on me making the potatoes, and apparently my storage was full again. I already deleted 200 videos, so I just deleted another 200 videos. So I didn't record not 1 second of what I just did. So basically I sliced up a potato. I put it in this foil, I put some olive oil on it, I put some garlic powder and some garlic flakes and some salt, and then I put it in this pan just to kind of give it some protection, and now I'm going to put it on the fire. I also have a pork chop to go with that. It's got some Parmesan and herb seasoning already on it, and I brought some snow peas that I will probably just cook in the pan. I usually just steam them with a little bit of water in the pan after the potatoes are done. But right now I gotta get those potatoes going because they're gonna take a while. Alright, it is 5:30. I finally got some success here. Finally got a decent fire going and found a way to set up the grill, and the potatoes are on and all I can smell is the garlic, so we're on the way. Well, I just took the potatoes off. They were sizzling like crazy on the fire, which is awesome. And they're looking pretty good. I just flipped them all over. They're not like anywhere near done, but you know, they're on their way. I just realized that it's July 16th, and this is the first time this year, I'm pretty sure, that I'm cooking on a fire, a campfire. Oh, I can already put the fork through pretty good. I'm gonna put the pork chop on. Yeah. I like my potatoes nice and soft though, so they're gonna keep cooking. Alright. Alright, now my pork chop's stuck to the stupid grill. Ugh. White rabbits. Alright, well, the pork chop is cooking pretty quickly. It had a nice fire session there, so I just picked up the potatoes and took them out of the pan. And I just put the snow peas in here with a little bit of water, and I'm just going to kind of steam them a little bit, and then I think I'm ready to eat. Oh, I forgot how long it takes to cook on the fire. Alright, let's try my pork chop. That's good. I'm gonna go eat. See you later. This is my view here at the moment on Cat Lake. Sun has been muffled for quite some time. Everything is very calm. Water is mirror. There's a couple of loons on the lake. He's just swimming through there. And there's two of them. That's about it. Just gonna eat my dinner. Yummy. It just goes to show you I can do a simple luxury trip and still have issues. I burnt the tops of my feet. I didn't put sunscreen on them this morning. I always, when I get up in the morning and I'm heading out on a trip, I just do my whole body, and I guess I forgot my feet. And that was just from getting up from the water. Yeah, I'm heading out to do some fishing now. I have my favorite lure on right now, which is a lure that was given to me by my friend Sean Rowley, who always catches fish, and I almost always catch something on this sucker. So thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.